In this video, I'll be revisiting the Flash games that I played during middle school. And let's just say they are way more unhinged than I remember. I'm talking Demolition Derby, Caveman, and games that I definitely should not have been playing at my age. The first game we're playing is Extreme Pamplona, and I was doing some research and apparently this game is a deodorant ad, which is insane. So basically you start off in Spain running away from a bull. The gameplay is pretty simple. You use your arrow keys, you press right to run, up to jump, down to slide, and that's it. But somehow this is all stressful as hell. In this level we have to jump over crates and barricades to avoid getting tripped up. We also have to climb over merchant stands and bounce on window coverings to put more distance between me and the bull. Watch out though, because the bull will crash through obstacles as he hits them. I do remember playing this game a lot when my mom would have like after school meetings, because we went to the same school. She was a teacher there. I know I'm a nepo child. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, I do have fond memories of playing this game like on her computer in her classroom. Very, very fun. And once we've reached the end of the level, we can finally move on to the next country. There's basically 9 levels in total, but you only have to play through 5 of them to beat the game. You can either choose the top path, the bottom path, or the middle path. It doesn't matter, you'll still beat the game regardless. I will be trying out all the levels just to see what the fuss is about. So the next level, we are in Germany, and a German woman is chasing you through the streets of Munich, apparently trying to force you to drink beer and be drink spiked. This is insane. This is ridiculous. Anyway, we climb over stacks of barrels, run across the tops of trucks, and use trampolines to escape as quick as you can. She is freaking me out. She's getting so close to me and I'm getting stuck on every barrel ever. Like, just look at her. She looks crazy. Like, man, please get back. Eventually we reached the end of the level and it was pretty close. I mean, like, I almost messed up here, but thank God we escaped to live another day. The next level is London, England, so we have to make our way through a construction site in London, but we have to watch out for the police officer who wants to arrest us for trespassing. We need to climb up ramps, jump across moving platforms, and swing on cranes to pass the level. This level was pretty funny. I get stuck here. He fails the jump. We just make eye contact here for a while. He's bugging out, dancing, but I'm like, okay, well, this is a speed run. I need to get out of here. So I just take the leap of faith, and look at that. He almost caught me, but we're out. Next level is Moscow, Russia, and we need to rush through the streets of Moscow to shake off a crazy guard. We need to climb high above the streets by bouncing on window tarps and swinging on poles. I slipped up here and he caught me, which is the first time, but it's okay, you could just replay the level. This one was almost perfect. It was going so well, then I was having a bunch of like audio issues, and then I just completely choked at the end. Honestly, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to speak. I don't want to breathe. Anyway, have you ever played this game, or like am I the only one who knows about this game? Please let me know, because I don't want to feel alone. But look how perfect I did that. Like, so good. And then I started jumping over the roofs. He was crazy and he started to like jump far as hell. And as we reached the finish line, I swear to God, I slipped on a banana peel. It's... Please don't look. Stop. Anyway, you didn't see that. We did it properly this time, and GG first try. Didn't even sweat. Anyway, we returned back to Pamplona and we basically have a rematch against the bull. It seems like this level just has like twice as many obstacles as the other one did, which is fine. We'll just outrun him anyway. Like, he's not gonna catch me. He's a pussy. Maybe I shouldn't open my mouth because that was very close. I almost had my ass impaled by his horns. Ooh, let me not say that again, because jump scare. Anyway, we're coming to an end and we won. We did it. 4 minutes. Easy. I do want to explore the other levels here. I mean, everything is the same concept, but this time we're in Amsterdam trying to get away from a dancer who's apparently in love with our character. This level also has water and it slows you down, so I think that's a new feature. You know what, honestly, maybe I did want to get caught. I can fix her, I swear. The next level, we're in Paris, France, and we're traversing the ruins of Notre Dame while trying to avoid the hunchback of Notre Dame. We need to climb up old broken down statues, swing on ropes to get through the ruins. This one is like the London level, but I feel like it's like the New Game Plus version. This next level, we're in Stockholm, Sweden, and we need to find our way out of a Swedish spa to escape a really angry spa guest. I don't know what we did to anger this man, but I'm kind of scared. But we need to leap across fountains, climb up marble walls, and use other spa guests to bounce yourself higher. This game is crazy. The last level we haven't been to is Geneva, Switzerland. So we're basically snowboarding down a hill and trying to race this skier, and we have to jump over rocks and trees, and we can also pull off like cool tricks while getting chased. This next game is called Bartender the Right Mix, and basically we just mix a bunch of drinks together and see the results to see if our bartender likes it or not. And I don't know, I know I shouldn't have been playing this when I was a kid, but I kind of was just mixing random drinks together and seeing the results, and I don't know, it just tickled my brain, and I had a lot of fun just making random drinks and random combinations just after school. Honestly, what I enjoyed the most about this game are the results that we get. It was just so silly and stupid. Like for this one, you shake the drink so much it explodes. Like and before you ask, no, I did not become an alcoholic because of this game. I don't even drink. Anyway, this next drink that we made for him, he basically got sick and threw up. Poor guy, he does not get paid enough for this. Like, justice for Miguel. I don't even know what I put in his drink, but he turned into a fucking dragon somehow. Like, this time I'll try to make Miguel something nice, you know, a little bit of vodka, a little bit of cranberry juice, a little bit of ice. Shake that shit. Hopefully he likes this, but let's see his reaction. Mon Dieu, vive la moi, je t'adore, which roughly translates to I love this drink, you should make it again. Okay, it's never that serious, like he started worshipping it and shit, like. Anyway, I made him his next drink and he took it a little too personal, like I was just kidding, like you don't have to give me attitude. This next drink I made him has 1 ice, half vodka, and half cranberry juice. Make sure to shake it for 2.5 seconds and we'll see how he likes it. And our last and final drink for Miguel, we're gonna add a similar amount of gin and vermouth, about like 1/3 of the cup. Add a little passion fruit juice, a little tonic, and some ice. Shake it and add lemon garnish and then serve, and we'll see how he likes it. Anyway, time to take a break from the silly games for now. I really liked these like maze games when I was a kid. I definitely was victimized by them because of how difficult they are in the later levels, and if you know, you know, basically. Like the first 2 levels aren't that bad, but then like the 3rd level, it's like, okay, how do we get to the end of that? It's like the challenge. Like here, I just try to move my mouse as slow as possible as I approach it, just so we can like not get eliminated. I know I'm a piece of shit, but you know what? If you knew what was coming, then congrats, you're as old as I am. And if you didn't know about it, well, now you know. You're welcome. This next game is called the world's hardest game, so you basically play as the red small square and the goal is to reach the green safe zone to progress to the next level. The blue circles around the map move in a pattern and you basically want to duck and weave these guys because touching them means you die and you have to restart the run. This game does count how many times you die, so try to get the least amount of deaths as possible. You basically just use your arrow keys to move like your red square, but you need to be precise because any mistake like brushing a blue circle's edge will kill you. Usually in each level you want to study like the movement and the pattern of the blue dots so you can learn which is the safest path to take. Some levels do have checkpoints, so it's less punishing but still annoying if you have to restart. This game is so hard because of like its pixel perfect timing. Like even one frame off, it could just cost you the run. This game also has psychological pressure because I swear the closer you get to the finish line, like the more it messes you up. I hate this game so much. The next game is Age of War and is a strategy and defense game. The goal of this game is to destroy your enemy's base while defending your own. You start in the Stone Age and gradually evolve through different historical eras. Each era gives you new units, defenses, and special abilities like turrets and powerful special attacks. For the Stone Age, we have the Clubman for 15 gold, the Slingshot Man for 25 gold, and the Dino Rider for 100 gold. We also have turrets for 100 gold. For the rock slingshot, the egg automatic is for 200 gold and the primitive catapult is for 500 gold. You need about 4000 XP to evolve to the medieval age. My strategy for the Stone Ages is I just spammed a bunch of Dino Riders and followed them up with slingshots. And I pretty much did this until I had enough XP to move on to the medieval ages. Same concept once again, you just want to train up units and try to beat the enemy base. And you need about 14,000 XP to evolve to the Renaissance age. I basically did the same thing. I bought some knights and some archers behind them and just racked up XP. And for the Renaissance age, I didn't really bother buying a lot of units, mostly like the duelers, the melee ones, and I basically just bought like 2 cannons for my defenses and just farmed XP that way. And for the modern age, I kind of wanted to have a little fun. I bought a bunch of tanks, but same thing as last age, I bought also a lot of turrets and I'm kind of just like setting up for like a turret playstyle now. And so for the future age, it was kind of cheese, but apparently like my turret could reach like all the way to the other base, so I kind of just cheesed it. I know I'm a cheap fuck, but overall I had fun. But yeah, this next game that we're about to play is kind of demonic, so actually brace yourselves. This next game I definitely should not have been playing, but I saw it one day while scrolling through like other games and honestly, it's pretty messed up. The concept of this game was pretty simple. You're an overworked employee, your boss walks in and starts nagging you about deadlines, reports, and nonsense. And you, instead of holding in your anger, decide to creatively solve the problem using whatever's in the office.
No. Wrong. It's come to my attention that you're not measuring up. You'll need to stay late. Again. With no overtime. Your project has to be completely redone. You can't seem to do anything right. Oh, I'm gonna have to write you up again, too. You're just not measuring up. That's 3 more demerits this week. Did you get the memo about the pay cut? 10% across the board.
Yeah, I don't know why this was allowed, but I did remember playing it when I was in middle school for sure.
No when, no want, no worry.
The cleaner then cleans it up and you can find other ways to whack your boss pretty much. There's way more brutal ones, but honestly I kind of just want to move on. You get the concept, it's pretty violent. This last game is my absolute favorite. I remember playing this a lot during after school, and it pretty much consumed like my after school hours like in middle school. So it's called Ed, Ed and Eddy Cul-De-Sac Smash 2, and honestly, in my opinion, it's a masterpiece. Definitely the game that I remember the most. I loved like the Cartoon Network website. So fun. The gameplay is pretty simple. You use your arrow keys to move around and crash into each other and try to destroy each other's carts, and your special abilities, which you can build up by bumping into each other, can help you like win the derby faster. There are 3 different classes, which just means like the difficulty, so the further you progress, the harder the enemy will be. First up is Eddy. His power is a stink bomb and it damages nearby enemy carts. In my opinion, he has one of the strongest powers and my second favorite one to play. For the first round, it's pretty easy. They don't really use powers, so it's a free win basically most of the time. You can upgrade your card to a better one so you don't get destroyed as much, because in this second round, some cards will have level 2 gear, so you definitely want to like gear up. And they also start using special moves, but only sometimes. This round is pretty easy. I basically built up my special power and just destroyed like 2 of them at once. It was pretty easy. And the other 2 just had like really bad baby cards, so it was kind of easy to destroy them with like my level 2 card. And class 3 is like medium difficulty. Everyone has 2 parts of level 2 gear. Some will have level 3 gear, and the CPU special moves are used more often. And as usual, once I have my special ability, they all pretty much just get deleted. This ability is just that broken. Now that we're at the championship derby, everyone has like 1 or 2 level 2 gear, 1 level 3 gear, and someone will have like full decked out level 3 gear, and the CPU uses like their special moves a lot. I was so close to first trying and winning this, but I was stupid and literally like stayed inside Marie's power. Don't ask. Like at this point I thought I could do it, but I guess my cart was really that badly damaged, so it was kind of embarrassing. So for my second attempt, yes, I was this petty. I did target Lee first. I don't care. She will not take that moment away from me again. The second attempt was easier. They probably felt bad. They were like, wow, this hag really just got beat up by AI. But just like that, we got first place. We got the gold trophy, and yeah, GG easy first try. For anyone wondering, I will be showing everyone else's like special attacks. First one is Ed. It's a booger blast and it slows down the carts with boogers. Honestly, not a personal favorite of mine. This ability is kind of shit, but yeah. Anyway, the next one is Double D, and he has a repulse array, and basically it damages and repels nearby enemies with the springy fists. I like this one because it does a lot of damage. It feels useful and yeah, pretty good. The next one is Johnny, and for his special ability, it's plank attack, and he basically swings plank to damage nearby enemies. I also like playing Johnny because unlike the boogers, once again, at least you feel useful with this special ability. Next one is Kevin, and his special ability is a stunning taunt, so the nearest cart will be stunned and cannot move, pretty much. I don't really like this ability. It's not as fun as the other abilities in my opinion, but I do like his aesthetic though, so +1 for him. Next up is Rolf, and he has a goat stampede, so basically the goats damage any cart except for his. This ability is alright because it travels like across the entire field, but honestly also not one of my favorites. Next up is May, and she has a mini makeover, so one random cart will be turned into a pink class 1 zippy cart, but this special attack isn't really useful in the beginning since everyone in level 1 has like shit gear, but later on it does become more useful, but it's alright, it's whatever, not my favorite. Next up is Marie, and basically she has a kissing bug for her ability, and all of her sisters also get the same power when she activates it, and all the boys take damage when they get hit, but her sisters cannot take damage. It's a high risk, high reward kind of thing because like it's basically useless when she uses it and there's only like her sisters left, pretty much. This power is very similar to Eddy's stink bomb, but I like it better. It's cuter. The aesthetic is nicer, I guess, and compared to just like a full ass fucking fart, you know. Last up is Lee, and she has a hissy fit, and a portion of the field will be cracked by an earthquake and any carts on it will take damage, except for herself. This power was okay. I did like ratting inside it and just like letting them come to me and basically just eliminating themselves. So these are my middle school memories, the Flash games that I played. Let me know if we played the same games or if you also had other ones. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It'll really help me grow. And yeah, if you don't, you know what happens.